Today, I celebrate mothers, and indeed women everywhere, from Asia to Africa, South and North America, Europe and everywhere else that is not America. I celebrate real women, because woman is not a gender assigned by how you feel, but a person designed by the master crafter. She was not a thought that came after. She was always the plan. I celebrate every woman who is an advantage, not an appendage. Created not just to complete man, created to be her, female, not feel male, feed male, or fix male. I celebrate every mother not defined by size, shape, or statistics. Every A, Abigail with good understanding yet B, beautiful C countenance. Every B, Bathsheba, who is not defined by past mistakes but goes ahead to be the mom of a king. You see, I celebrate C, Chloe, an accountable whistleblower for good. D, Deborah, every public figure. You may not be Michelle, but you stick out your neck for your Barack. I celebrate D, Dina, every woman who had to live through hurt of being touched by a man to whom you gave no permission. Every Esther who understands the purpose for which the master invests her in the palace and has more than just a pageant to interest her. E, every Eunice who is raising godly Timothys in their home. E, Eve, even if you are the F, first on the scene, first to be seen, first to ever try a thing, I celebrate you. And G, Gomer, I don't judge you. You've been unfaithful, but praised be God, be grateful. There's no condemnation. I celebrate every H, Hannah, who's been waiting for years to look upon a child of your own, your Samuel. I celebrate you. I may not have the time to speak of J, Jemima, Judith, Joanna, or K, Keturah. You may not be the first wife of your husband. His first wife passed, but you're his last. You will live and not die. Our world today is full of L leaders, successful business women whose hearts and homes are always open for God. They serve like M. Martha, maybe overzealous, but they matter to God, as does Miriam and many Marys. I see you, N. Naomi. You lost a child but didn't lose your grit. You took others under your wings and did your bit. Oh, only God can truly tell us of every P, Penina, Phoebe, every Priscilla, or every Q, Queen of Sheba, who's tasted greatness but is wise and humble enough to go in search of one greater. R, Rahab, what a past that you have had, but now you're out of rehab. I celebrate you. Maybe you lost your husband like Ruth, but I declare you are en route, your compensation in Boaz. Let me speak of the woman we know as S, Sarah, an example of what God can do even if you seem to be late. Your husband will show, your baby will come, your business will blow. T, Tabitha, I see you. You is to you that is listening. May you not be a V, Vashti. May you be more sensitive to know when it matters most to not misbehave. And every woman whose name we may not know but whose story still inspires, like W, woman with the issue of blood, woman by the well at Samaria. You are Syrophoenician, or widow who gave the mite, not knowing that her story might be told. Every X, exceptional, extra, exquisite, yet Y, yielded mother who is sacrificially Z, Zarephath's widow. I celebrate you. I celebrate every woman that leads. The shadow on your leads casts no shadows on your ability to see. You speak powerful words beyond glossy lips, not carried away by protruding hips, but producing hips of impact. The extent of your influence is not determined by the length of your hair extension. Every woman whose fringes never infringes on the hinges of her value. Every woman who never cringes around a man who knows her worth beyond the cost of her cloth. With or without contact lenses. Every woman that makes eye contact, whose foundation is in the word and never allows her concealer to conceal her. Every woman with unique perspectives, angles, whose bangles are not shackles and earrings do not impede compare your hearing from God. Every woman wearing heels but taking on mountains and hills, I celebrate every woman with a nice smell. But who is more interested in being the fragrance of God, I celebrate you.